This map's pretty mean. It's not an easy map. Oh. Hold on. Properties. Let me get the thing updated because we're in a different channel. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna try this. Is that warm-up number 1 or warm-up 2? Okay. I wonder what it will be. Surely it won't be Hachimi. No shot. No shot, it's not Hachimi. Okay, give me a sec. I'm gonna try to fix an overlay. Channel ID, copied. Yes. There it is. Hachimi compilation. I trust it. Okay, I can't seem to get... I trust Alf, I trust Alf. Okay, let's try... There we go. What a wonderful song. Yeah, let me pull up the spreadsheet for the teams here. So I do know a little bit about some of the players. Here we go. We're working with Hachimi and DINO NUGGIES. Hachimi gonna be Super Alv's team. I think someone said that already. Evescent, Fortise, Lapis, Big Door Jr., Peanut on that team. And for DINO NUGGIES, where is DINO NUGGIES on this? Here we go. DINO NUGGIES is gonna be headed by Keffin. You've got Wonder Cute, Surshai Lordy, Caffeine, the Rizzard, and Ty Rizzle. So a couple of Riz names in their team. I think we mentioned Alv versus Keffin matchup. They are both hidden gimmick players. Other players that are like pretty respectable for both teams, of course, Surshai Lordy. God, I can't do this. The double music. Oh, I need, do I not have Adaref here? I mean, I see it. I have to restart this client. 1 second. I was gonna say, Alv and Fortise are both 5USC Indiana players. Alv also been on Indiana's USC team for like many years. But Fortise is more forward on like mechanic stuff. And same goes with some other players. Like I think the Rizard is a mechanics player. Surshai Lordy I think is hidden preference if I remember correctly. Yeah, so I feel like out of these two teams, DINO Nuggies is probably going to be more hidden forward in their picks, and I think Hachimi will probably just allow DINO Nuggies to pick into that, even despite like Super Alv being like very, very solid on it. All of USA at this point, really. I remember it used to be uncool to like low AR. We got a Nomad 2 final ban. Getting rid of the flow there. Yeah, I'm not fully sure how they're gonna do with their picks here. Looks like first pick and first ban is for Team DINO Nuggies, so it'll be their pick first here. And with the DT4 Nomad 2 bans, definitely leaning a bit more into high AR and flow on those. I expect to just see like hidden one rip here to start, and if not the hidden one, then the hidden 3, and for sure we'll see them pick the hidden 3 later on. Definitely gonna be important that they get this first pick. I think we've seen a lot of matches so far this weekend, or at least in this round, get immediate breakpoints to start off, especially against teams that, like, you know, are able to contest on those picks, and you're picking something that is contestable and then you end up losing it. We've seen comebacks happen, right? We've seen like 1-4 comebacks happen. We almost saw a comeback start to rise in that previous match earlier tonight, but I think giving up a first pick is like pretty rough, because you're not really guaranteed to be able to get that breakpoint back, especially when all the teams are so evenly matched, right? Skill base split up across all of the different teams. Everybody has an equal on paper. Not always the case in match, but oh, sure enough, yeah, they are. Let me select the correct match. That's not it. Here we go. Bang! Good call. Good call, chat. We got Alv, Peanut, Evacent, and Fortise, and for Hachimi, Kevin, Wonder Cute, Surshai Lordy, and Caffeine over on the side of DINO Nuggies. Okay, why is it... Whatever. I don't know why it's not... We're gonna fix this really quick. One more time. I don't know. Yes, but for some reason my laser keeps changing it to a different match ID after I've changed it. So so we'll see if it stays. Wait, really? Wait, okay, keep talking. We'll get this. Give me a sec. Okay, try talking now. No, still not working. What? I'm so sorry. Here we go. Try talking now. Amazing. No.
Oh, hello, hello, hello.
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
It's because we're in a different channel, so it was scuffed. I appreciate that. Wonderful.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out, guys, so I wouldn't be wasting my breath. Well, while we were dealing with some technical difficulties, it seems like DINO Nuggies are really running away with this point here, building a really respectable 400k lead, and that's going to be a break from Peanut and traded up by Wonder Acute. So it's going to keep that lead steadily growing at the current rate. Portas going down just at the end of this slow section here, as well as Super Alf. Just not doing any favors for this heavy disadvantage they're having on this pick right now.
Yeah, and Searchlight Lordy makes it through that section. Only person in the lobby with combo. Oh, actually, Evanescent has some amount of combo, but I mean, they're so far away from getting this score lead anywhere close to their side right now. 600,000 points in favor of DINO Nuggies, and they are looking to just clear this map.
Yeah, 100%. It's pretty decided. There would need to be a much greater supportive combo on Hachimi, and unfortunately the players are still finding some breaks here and there. Sure, Silori finally dropping his combo, but the deed is done, I'm afraid.
Yeah, just too far gone. End patterns here. Most tricky part of the map, but if Evanescent gets the combo done, it's just not going to be enough to be able to get the point. Just better team score. Overall, better team showing here from DINO Nuggies. Their lowest score was almost higher than the highest score on Hachimi. Just the comfortability on Hidden, I think across the team for DINO Nuggies is a lot more consistent than it is for Hachimi, even with having just like maybe one or two people who are comfortable on the mod. The others might not necessarily be so solid on it.
That's exactly right. This is a team tournament after all, so despite Super Alf being very, very good at Hidden, it just wasn't enough to pull it off for the team.
You see the DT1 pick come through here, just immediate from Hachimi.
Wow. Makes a lot of sense, actually. I'm not sure if anybody on DINO Nuggies is particularly comfortable on DT. I know Kevin is, you know, he can fill on DT because he's just a very good player in general, but not really any support there on his team for the DT picks.
Yeah, definitely a bit of a question mark here for DINO Nuggies. I'm not fully sure how they'll do. I think, as you said, Kevin can for sure like play well, but I think it really comes down to the whole for DINO Nuggies, because at the very least, Super Alf, you know, we talked about him being a like hidden gimmick player. The dude also likes double time. He likes really high AR, and
Fair.
And also combined with Fortisay's comfortability on the DT. Just those two alone, as well as the backing players, can make for some really gross team scores.
Yes, I'm open for a surprise. You know, maybe these players have been practicing, and the team sheet tells a completely different story. But as far as the stats are concerned, this is a one-sided pick.
Should be one-sided.
Should be. Alright, and here we go.
Just a very standard DT1. Ev isn't going to be dropping combo to start this one off. No trades anywhere else. But there's some time to be had in this map. It's 2 minutes 45 seconds, so it's actually decently long for double time standards.
Yeah. Tyrizzle was struggling with Akka in the beginning, but seems to have recovered nicely, so they have a pretty sizable Ack lead over Hachimi. Hopefully they can manage to keep their combo and take advantage of that early break from the Vescent.
This first Ki hits, the spacing gets a little bit bigger, the jumps, and so it's important to hold on to the combos as long as you can, even if you aren't comfortable on the map. Nobody breaking through that Ki. Oh, but that's a miss from Lapis going out of the Ki, and that is going to be on the free combo section now. So not a great spot to find a miss. It's going to send the lead further towards DINO Nuggies.
Miss from Tyrizzle going to be traded up by Fortase, and that's going to keep things in the favor of DINO Nuggies on their way towards this breakpoint.
They still have 3 FCs working with them, and just the one now on Super Alv as, yeah, the misses came through for the other players on Hachimi. Fortisay going to be dropping combo going into this Ki. Wonder Cute will drop one of those 3 FCs, so it's now more within reach for Hachimi, but they still need some of the other combos to drop, and that's one on Caffeine. Oh my god, and there goes
Caffeine going down as well. Full reset from DINO Nuggies. This is going to give a chance for Hachimi to take this point back in their favor. If Alb is able to hold on to this combo just long enough for it to switch over, and there it goes.
Yeah, they are still holding on to better combos here. Lapis is smashing Tyrizzle, and Super Alb is completely uncontested right now on the FC. We get the pause. We'll get to see it's a little over 100,000 points in favor of Hachimi for the time being. But, I mean, I think that can't really change unless, like, they just get a 4-way reset here. And I don't want to jinx anything, but most likely not going to happen.
Yeah, and especially with Tyrizzle going down, being the highest combo over the side of DINO Nuggies, there's not really much opportunity for them to steal this point. It was looking pretty close, though. I'm pretty sure at the break, Hachimi would have liked to see a bigger lead against this team, seeing as on paper it was a very one-sided pick. But they're going to close this map out with just under 300k score lead. Oh, 250,000 actually.
I mean, that was very much just a solo carry performance there from Super Alv. Like, it's still a good team score all around, but DINO Nuggies had matching scores across all their players. It just came down to that one miss from Kevin, unfortunately. I think if Kevin matched, it would have been way closer.
Oh yeah, definitely. And then if Super Alv were to miss, that would have sold the deal, giving DINO Nuggies that breakpoint there. Alright, now perhaps we'll see that hidden 3, maybe a free mod. But they are also very good at no mod, so they could pretty much pick into anything.
Oh, what? Where are the bands at? What? Laser client. Okay.
W laser.
DT4 into
Hidden 2, free mod 2.
Free mod 2, no mod 2. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Alright. Looking in the chat, I'm seeing Kevin using 2.0 gamma for AR10. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, if that's true.
I respect it. No, I respect that.
mean,
I respect that so much.
gotta do what you gotta do, man.
That's why Kevin's my goat.
No Mod 3. All right. Banger song, banger map. This map is well up their alley as far as strengths, but could be pretty decently contested by Hachimi because they have a pretty well-rounded roster, and both teams sharing weaknesses and strengths. Just a little lopsided on either or mod or map type.
Yeah, and the map itself is actually like pretty chill for a Nomad 3. I think should be accessible for both teams here actually, as we see some players stepping out of the lobby to practice this one just a little bit.
Yeah, it's probably gonna just come down to who's most comfortable on the low BPM, because the aim and just the general nature of the map, as you were saying, is very accessible, especially to both of these teams.
Also, the song is a bit of a banger. I know people have their opinions on K-pop, but this song's just good. Julia Chef's coming out. We've got everybody in the lobby here. Peanut, Super Alv, Eveson, and Fortise on the side of Hachimi. DINO Nuggies, you've got Surshai Lordy, Kefin, Wonder Cute, and Caffeine in. So this looks like the same lineups that we saw on the Hidden One previously.
Yeah, it seems so. Good looks are coming out. This pick will be underway. Yeah, I'm expecting this to be very close. It's just going to come down to handling your nerves and comfortability overall, and maybe some really good supporting combos from the lower tier players to support their captains on this one.
Yeah, I imagine probably won't just be a solo performance here from either team. I would expect probably the winning team to have like 2 FCs or like 1 FC in really high combo.
Yeah.
I mean, anything can happen. Beginning of this map, relatively chill. It's just very standard triples into some like snap alt there. It's nothing too difficult here. You shouldn't be missing on anything, but we do see a break come through from Evescent to start this one off.
Yeah, not exactly what you want to see, but usually early misses are negligible. But on a map like this, where there is a lot of free combo here and going into the first key eye, could make a difference. And it's going to give a 60k lead nearly to DINO Nuggies.
60k is not... it's actually a decent amount for just this short amount of the map that's been shown so far. And a lot of that's coming from accuracies. You see 96 on Fortise, it dropped down, now is up to 97. And that miss from Evescent as well. They're down about 100 combo. Now with Peanut dropping combo, no trade still to be seen. And Fortise dropping their combo too. Hold on, this pick has gone from bad to worse for Hachimi.
Yeah, not looking so good for them. I think I'm seeing some shakes from Fortise. Flow aim, I get it. It's very stressful to play in match, but yeah, the pick is not going so well. Surshai Lordy going down, but that's 3 full combos versus 2, or 1. Sorry.
Yeah, just Super Alv, team captain for Hachimi, trying to get it done, but I mean, gonna need more than what he is working with here for this team right now. The pick itself still not over. There's a third of the map remaining, but 400,000 points, a third of the map. I mean, I would call it for DINO Nuggies. I think that they are just gonna get the point here, even if you get like 1 or 2 breaks. Like the combos have done so much work.
Yeah, the 3 full combos have lasted so long in the map, building over a 500k lead, and we're seeing exactly what you were saying at the start of this map. A solo performance is not going to be enough. Caffeine dropping that full combo there, and Kevin as well, no full combos left on the map, and with a full reset with 700k lead nearly, there's just nothing that can be done.
Yeah, way too far gone. All the combos going by the wayside, but it doesn't matter because they were enough combos to get them the point by a very decent margin here. Yeah, 700k when all is said and done here, so just a solid pick from DINO Nuggies. I think a lot of people were just expecting them to like run down the hiddens, or not run down, but like pick into all the hiddens, pick into like the free mod stuff, but no, like they could play other stuff and they're still pretty dang good at it.
Yeah.
What is that score from Kevin? I'm seeing it.
I do not see it. I refuse.
I'll scene switch so we stop seeing it.
Well, anyways, yeah, I do expect Dino Nuggies to pick into more of the unconventional no mods, like Nomad 3, like they just picked Nomad 4, and maybe even Nomad 5. Both aren't too great, or both teams aren't too great at precision, but it seems like they do have the edge. So in match, all that matters is having a higher score than your opponent, not necessarily having a score worth showing off.
Yeah, I'm not fully sure how all of the players will do on that map in this lobby. I think I would still give the edge on that Nomad 5 to DINO Nuggies, just because I know Alv, the dude can combo, but his axe sometimes falters, especially on like tiny circles. So like he might get a full combo, but I wouldn't expect the axe to be the best on that. So I would imagine just overall team act might be better for DINO Nuggies on that, but I mean, we still just need to see where Hachimi wants to go with their next pick. I imagine it's going to be DT2 or DT3. Whoa.
Hard Rock 1.
Interesting.
I mean, I respect it.
I respect it
Just
too.
feeling things out.
Absolutely. Yeah, 4.5 minutes of drum and bass consistency. There's nothing really going on with this map otherwise. It's just like a focus check more than anything. Like you just gotta stay focused. Don't get lazy.
I think Fortas is pretty good at Hard Rock as well. Is that right?
Yeah, the dude likes Hard Rock. I think he's a Hard Rock double time enjoyer. I'm not fully sure just what the lineup is actually for Hachimi on Hard Rocks. I think they did pretty well on Hard Rocks in the previous week. Let me try to find their match ID.
Oh, as I was just about to say, I see Lapis coming in. And maybe... Who else is missing that I would expect? I feel like Alv could come in for this.
Oh, it's probably just Alf, yeah.
Yeah, there he is. Alright, we got Tyrizzle, Caffeine, waiting on that fourth player. Probably going to be Wonder Acute, and there he is.
Yeah, it looks like in Hachimi's previous match for round of 16, they did get the Hard Rock 1 banned against them, and they were able to play the Hard Rock 2, and they did do really solid on that. Different style of map. Let me try and find DINO Nuggies match, see if they played any Hard Rocks. DINO Nuggies, to get to this point here, they had to be impressed. A tiebreaker, and they played 0 Hard Rock maps, so this is gonna be the first time that anybody's seeing DINO Nuggies play Hard Rock in this tournament.
Right, all the teams participating, pay attention, you're getting some new information. Depending on how they do, we could see a switch up of a ban strategy against this team in the next round. He's dropping early, not really going to make a difference. This map is just long enough. Oh, going down once more. Maybe having a little bit of trouble finding their footing on this map, but like I was saying, there's still about 3.5 minutes or 4 minutes even to find your footing, build a nice combo, and just turn the point in your favor.
Yeah, just some big consistency check here. The map is so long, it's 4.5 minutes on Hard Rock. So any breaks early on, like we saw from Lapis early, not gonna make too big of a difference. Accuracy drops, though, will definitely start to hurt the longer the map goes, and we do see another break come through from Avessa. It gets traded out shortly after by Wonder Cute, but These Dino Nuggies is going to be holding on to 150,000 points, and a lot of that is just from accuracy.
Yeah, definitely. Only one player struggling to find some good accuracy being Kevin, but that's just going to be negligible with two other players from Hachimi struggling to hold their combo on this map, giving them a really sizable 200k difference going into the second half of this map pretty soon.
Yeah, I mean, Lapis dropped down to just below 90% for a bit there. And with the 94% from Evescent, both of them finding those misses is just hurting their scores so much. But it's not too late to turn things around. There's still half the map remaining. Anything could happen to these combos on the side of Dino Nuggies, and you still have Alv and Fortisay comboing together right now. Fortisay on very respectable 97.5%. Ac drops down a little bit, but yeah, still within reach, but they need more misses from Dino Nuggies.
And there's Caffeine going down, traded out by no one, and I'm starting to see a little bit of nerves coming up from Fortas here. And that's really the player that they would be looking for to put out a standout score on this map, being their strongest Hard Rock player. So that's going to be their biggest opportunity to find a breakpoint on this map. Kevin and WonderCute both finding breaks at the same time, Tyrizzle being the lone FC against two. And as I speak, Fortas dropping the combo on the slow section. Very, very unfortunate.
Yeah, but I mean, let's look at the combos right now. It's Alv versus Tyrizzle. Alv has a little bit less accuracy, but there's better supporting combo on Lapis and Evescent right now than any of the players on Dino Nuggies. So this could be a start to the score shift here if these combos continue to hold into the end.
That is very true. Oh no, Evescent dropping that big recovery combo going into the last key eye of this map.
Yeah, this kind of all hinges on these two combos holding for Hachimi, and Super Alv will finally drop that last FC for their team. Unfortunately for them, not going to be the point for them on their own pick, and it's going to be Tyrizzle also dropping. They were the last FC in the lobby, but yeah, the score lead too far gone, 300,000 going into the final bit of the map, and that's going to be a break point for Dino Nuggies.
Yeah, that's going to do it. Very strong 730k score from Tyrizzle. Not sure that they were expecting that, and then Lapis struggling to find their footing throughout the entire map, just surpassing 300k at the very end here.
Yeah, just struggle with the combo and accuracy from overall on Hachimi, unfortunately. Maybe not the greatest pick, but I mean, you can't blame them. It's definitely not a bad pick necessarily, but it is banking on like at least one of your players FCing, and you know, just weren't able to get that done. So Dino Nuggies get the break point, and now they get a chance to try to consolidate on it.
Yeah, I mean, when you have a matchup like this where the team strengths and weaknesses are pretty well aligned, you kind of have to take some risks and hope that the other team will pick into one of your strengths that you share and you can find a break point. But unfortunately, that gambit did not work in their favor for Hard Rock 1, and Dino Nuggies going straight into the No Mod 4.
Yeah, this is a pretty cool tech map here. I'm a big fan of this one. It's almost 4 minutes in length, so just a little bit shorter than that Hard Rock 1. But it is a very difficult map, if I remember correctly. It's only 5.4 stars, but I mean, like, it's tech. Star rating's fake for tech.
Especially with a map like this where the difficulty is definitely not in the aim or the spacing. It's just keeping Ag through the rhythm, not misaiming through the very dense patterns. There's just the slider bodies are covering everything across the screen. The spacing isn't consistent, so you just got to stay sharp throughout the whole time, which is hard to do over a map that's this long. So it's just whoever's most comfortable on complex patterns, rhythm, and just keeping your composure. I've heard it described as mech tech before, but I'm not sure I entirely agree with that. I think that's a lot. Definition is more fitting of like an aim and tapping focused tech map.
For sure. Yeah, this is more like general tech. Like it's got a bit of everything to it.
Hmm.
But it's not like full on mech tech. It's not full on like slider tech. It's just tech.
Yeah. Reminds me of the H2 qualifying Nomad 2, but this one's a bit easier.
Yeah, here we go. Peanut, Alv, Evescent, and Fortise in for Hachimi. Caffeine, Keffin, Surshai, Lordy, and Wonder Acute gonna be your lineup for Dino Nuggies. Yeah, Nomad 4. Dino Nuggies coming.
Usual suspects here.
Dino Nuggies coming off of that break point, looking to consolidate on it. They looked pretty solid on that Nomad 3. Now into the Nomad 4. If they do well on this, they still have that hidden 3 available to them, which I imagine they will just pick.
Yeah, that's a very comfortable pick for them that they're just holding on to just in case. A lot of shakes coming up from Fortas early on in the map here.
Yeah, Fortise, I think just shakes in general. That's just like an unfortunate playstyle for them.
I see. Yeah, despite the shakes holding on to their ack.
Yeah, nerves gotta be high for some of these players. I know not necessarily all of them play in tournaments all the time, and this tournament's pretty rough, especially on the nerves. We see getting into this first TI, it's gonna be Fortise dropping the combo first on nobody to trade so far just yet. The map is quite difficult in this section, so I'm actually surprised there haven't been any other breaks.
Very impressive 4-way FC coming from DINO Nuggies going through the first KI. Unfortunately, Wonder Acute's going to drop right at the very end, heading into the next slow section of the map, but they do have the combo advantage still with the 3 FCs and just a recovery combo from Fortise on the side of Hachimi. They also have the ack advantage, Peanut having 92% accuracy, but that's just one of the hardest things about this map is the rhythm. So that's understandable.
Yeah, definitely got some tricky elements to it. Right now it's just Evescent versus 3-way FC still for DINO Nuggies, who's looking to do the same thing that they just did on the previous map.
Yeah, they're just so comfortable on this map right now.
Absolutely. End of the map is the most difficult part as well, so like, you can't even bank on your own team holding on to the combos, even if like the other team gives up the combos.
Yeah, that is very true. Oh, Fortise and Super Alf going down just before the last KI of the map here. It's not something that you would want to see if you want to take a break point back from the other team.
Yeah, Peanut finding multiple misses as well. Nobody is giving on the side of DINO Nuggies as we get into the final bit of the map. This is the hardest part, as I said. But, I mean, they just look so comfortable and locked in. We do finally see a break come through from one of the players. Actually, 2 of them, Caffeine and Wonder Acute, both dropping the combo. But still, Kevin and Sir Shylordy are just doing God's work right now.
Yeah, this is just a masterclass coming from Sir Shylordy right now. Almost at 99% accuracy with this full combo. Comboing the entire hardest section of the map. All they need to do is just close this out.
Sir Shylordy a tier 2 player? Can we get a check on that?
Yeah, actually tier 3.
Tier 3.
Surprisingly.
Sure, man. Like, why is this guy not a captain?
Yeah, I don't know. I would say at least tier 2, if anything.
Right. Crazy 4-way S rank from DINO Nuggies.
Wow. 2.9 million team score, taking the point by nearly 1 million points over the other team. Very dominant pick from them to consolidate that breakpoint that they've built.
Yeah, DINO Nuggies, they get the breakpoint, they consolidate on it. Now they are finding themselves 2 points away from just winning the match entirely. This is winner's bracket, so, you know, stakes aren't that high. You would like to stay in winner's bracket. Dropping down to loser's bracket starting next week. Reminder, guys, next week, loser's bracket matches, you've got 2 of them. moving forward for the rest of the tournament. So it is preferable to stay in the winner's bracket, so you only have to play the one match. You still got that leeway,
Yes.
but I mean, we've seen this spot before. We've seen 1-4, and then the team with the 1 point has won. Just this weekend. So it's not over yet for Hachimi. So we get into DT2.
That's right, it's definitely not over, and a lot of those picks that favor the specialists are starting to run out, and that's when you're going to see the other auxiliary skills of the team coming out and potentially giving Hachimi some footing, or DINO Nuggies having exactly what they need to close this match out.
DINO Nuggies, I mean, they still have that hidden 3. I imagine it's just going to be hidden 3 for their final pick, or not final pick, but for their next pick. Hachimi, they just, it's do or die at this point. You can't afford to give up any more points now.
Definitely not. I think this DT2 is a pretty secure pick for them. They are pretty well favored in this map type, I think, based on what I've learned about the matchups here. So this is really the best option for them to try to get their footing back here.
See, we got players all lined up in the lobby here. Lapis, Super Alv, Evessa, and Fortisay gonna be your roster for Hachimi. DINO Nuggies, you got Caffeine, Ty Rizzle, Kevin, and Wonder Q. They are in a pretty comfy spot right now, 4-1. They only need 2 more to win the match. And, 1 more puts them to match point here. Ty Rizzle? There we go. The CT2, I mean, it's got some tapping to it. As much tapping as you can in a pool of this SR, which I don't remember exactly what the SR is. It's like 6.1 or something like that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it.
So it's not too easy to find tapping, like raw tapping in these maps, but...
Yeah.
See a couple breaks. Start this one off. Ty Rizzle and Fortisay going to be trading out. Now Lapis going to be dropping combo as well. Oh my gosh, more breaks. Kevin
dropping.
drop.
Seems like things are going to stay in the favor of DINO Nuggies. They might just steal this.
How did Fortisay
Super
hit
Alvin
that?
Fortisay going down. Right after hitting that insane pattern.
Did he hit that? Surely not. The shake was crazy.
I'm just trusting you on this one.
I'll put it
I was
that
looking
way.
on the other side.
The shake was insane. I'm pretty sure he hit that. Someone should clip that.
Wow.
But yeah, it's already off to a rough start here on the DT2. Only investment, the last remaining FC on Hachimi versus 2 FCs from Caffeine and Wonder Q. Recoveries are there for the other players as well, so they're still holding onto the score lead. 200,000 points that will continue to rise. Also want to point out, Kevin, yes, he dropped combo, but still sitting on 99.1% accuracy. It's crazy.
Yeah, wow. He just hit that whole burst with all 300s as well. He's just flying through this map. Perhaps a tactical miss? Well, yeah, Ty Rizzle going down, but that's just not going to matter. It's keeping things in the favor of DINO Nuggies with those 2 FCs and a great supporting high act combo from Kevin, and the piece going down right after.
Yeah, just too much to handle here for Hachimi. Unfortunately, Super Alf going to drop that last combo for them, and map's coming to a close quicker than you know it. These combos are still here for Wonder Acute and Caffeine. They are still FCing.
Yeah.
Will we get to see the toy FC to close it out?
And that's going to do it. They're going to very dominantly steal this point by nearly 1,000,000 points.
Yeah, just another upset here for Hachimi. They kind of had to win that because now it's DINO Nuggies' pick, and they're performing well on everything. They're winning double times, they're winning hard rocks, they're winning hiddens, they're winning no mods, and it's their pick. And they still have more hidden to play, which is also tech. So I mean, like, I don't know.
I don't think any free mods have come out yet, or did they play
No.
free mod 2?
No free mods. Free mod 2
No,
banned.
no,
here.
that was banned actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, they may want to try picking into a free mod, and if they get the chance. And there goes the hidden 3.
Yeah, I mean, Hachimi backs against the wall. It's really just down to how they can perform on the rest of these maps. If they see any other maps after this one, the way DINO Nuggies have been playing, I mean, it might just be GG. And I hate calling it early, but like, DINO Nuggies so dominant so far.
It's just one of those matchups where you're sharing strengths and weaknesses with the opponent team, and it seems like DINO Nuggies have a little bit more strength on those strengths of low AR and hidden and no mod like alts and tech, and then the weaknesses in high BPM, hard rock, or anything of that nature are just a little bit stronger on the supportive combos, supportive players on DINO Nuggies. So there's just not much room for Hachimi to sneak a point in here.
Yeah, just really tough spot to be in. If I'm Hachimi, I would definitely time out, and yeah, we do see them go for it.
Yeah.
Really got to practice the maps at this point. Just like make sure that you are locked in. Maybe calm nerves even. Like we've seen shakes, plenty of shakes from multiple players on Hachimi, and so like just anything to get rid of those nerves is going to be really important.
We'll be seeing a first appearance from Big Door Jr. in this match, assuming they're not lobby sitting.
Yeah, I'm not
and
sure.
they're also on the wrong team, so maybe they are lobby sitting.
They are lobby sitting. Hold on. Did they play in the hidden one?
Oh. Unless my memory is escaping me, I don't think so.
Oh, did I not update? I didn't update the MP. Hold on, guys. I got you. Match ID 14. Pro streamer here. I've only been doing it for 9 years of my life. Actually, way more than that. Like 11, 12.
Yeah, something like side projects. But yeah, they were not in on the hidden one. It was Evanescent, Super Alv, Peanut, and Fortise for the hidden one on Shadow Hachimi.
Yeah, no Peanut right now. I wonder if Peanut is just practicing. Oh, maybe not. Let's see. Is this Big Door Jr.'s time to shine?
I'm here for it. We did see a tier 6 masterclass in the last match on that No Mod 1.
Yes, we did.
All right, there they go. They finally go ahead and switch teams, and seems like this is going to be the lineup for Hachimi.
Yeah, curious who... Oh, hold on. No, no Big Door.
Come back.
No, please. You got this, Big Door. I believe in you.
I do too.
Oh, they're back. Yo. Let's go, Big Door Jr.
Go. I'm ready for this. Lock in.
I'm predicting 4-way FC from Hachimi. Complete shutout, bringing it back to tiebreaker. No, I mean, maybe. Maybe, but
I mean, that would definitely be the momentum that they would need right now to take down DINO Nuggies on probably DINO Nuggies' most convincing pick here.
Yeah, like I was expecting this as a first pick. The fact that they're allowed to pick this for their 4th pick is ridiculous. Ooh, quick panic. Oh,
really fast, and we'll be straight into things. And there we go. Early break from Big Door Jr. Very negligible. Map just started.
On the hidden here, all the rosters. I don't think we said them. Super Alpina, Evanescent, and Victor Jr. going to be your lineup for Hachimi. We've got Sershai Lordy, Kefin, Wonder Acute, and Caffeine on Dino Nuggies. And so far, everybody doing pretty solid. Just a very early miss from Victor Jr. It's going to give score lead over towards Dino Nuggies off of accuracy as well. But, I mean, everybody holding onto the combos out of this first little section. I'm not really sure when combos might start breaking.
Sometimes on that those triples there are cuts. I see some breaks, but everybody holding their own, and we're going into the second tech section of the map here, right after the break. It's where the nerves might be setting in. You're looking at the score, Hachimi knowing that they need this points.
Yeah, but I mean, for Dino Nuggies, you still got a chance to see that all 4 of your players are seeing, so nerves definitely can kick in there if they weren't already. It's just the expectation to try to have to hold on to the combos. Oh my god, it's a 4-way miss from Hachimi.
Full reset!
Caffeine and Kefin gonna be dropping combo, but that pattern tripped up every player on the side of Hachimi, and oh, the score lead is just getting so far away from them now. Dino Nuggies up 400,000 points, and I mean, the map's a third of the way remaining. Like, it's not looking good for Hachimi.
Even if Sershai Lordy and Wonder Acute were to miss now, I don't know, 550k lead and growing is just how much you can do about that at this state in the map. Especially with that another reset from all the players on Hachimi. Yeah, it might just be a GG well played.
Not looking good. Already over 1 million score gap here. Sershai Lordy and Wonder Acute still holding on to the combos, and they're gonna get a chance to try to FC into the very end of the map here. But yeah, Dino Nuggies completely shutting out Hachimi, sending them to the losers bracket. So dominant. I think the most dominant match we've seen so far in this tournament. 6-1 now.
Yeah, most definitely. We've seen a lot of close matches. Unfortunately, this was not one of them. Very nice score from Sershai Lordy, getting the 5-100 FC on the hidden 3 here.
Crazy score.
Very respectable scores from all of them. 3 S ranks. And yeah, congratulations, Dino Nuggies, Kefin, Wonder Acute, Sershai Lordy, Caffeine, The Rizzard, and Ty Rizzle. You have made it.
Moving further on into the semifinals, Dino Nuggies find themselves in the winners bracket. I would do a full showing for how all the matchups have gone now that all of the matches are done. But for some reason, my bracket JSON is just scuffed. It's just scuffed, and that's okay. So, I mean, stay tuned for defaults. I think they're working on that right now if they're not already out. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. That concludes your round of 16, or excuse me, no, quarterfinals. My name's It's Pigeon. I go by Lily, and thank you, Atara, for joining me in the booth. And yeah, we'll have more matches next week.
Great, see you guys. Be sure to practice the pool.
Yes. Bye.